Hey guys, Crystal Thompson here for Pink and Maine. Today I have a pattern stamping for a background using the newest stamp set, Sweet Christmas. This is a great way to make lots of Christmas cards that are not very traditional. So let's get started. We're going to begin with the stamp set, Sweet Christmas, along with the coordinating dies. And we're going to use a couple of cardstock. We're going to use a teal, a white that's been trimmed a quarter of an inch smaller, and some black. On the smaller acrylic block, we are going to get the smaller stamps from a Sweet Christmas, and we are using the snowflake cookie, your regular cookie, your candy cane, and all the little candies. And we're just going to turn our block, and it's easier if you're using a round block because it allows it to turn a little easier. You could individually stamp each stamp, but for the purpose of making these quickly, we're just going to turn our acrylic block. Again, with our Copic friendly ink, we are going to stamp one of the pies, or it's a cake, from this Sweet Christmas onto some white cardstock, and we're going to die cut that with the coordinating Sweet Christmas die. Once we have die cut that, we are going to go ahead and Copic color the smaller images. We are going to begin with the browns, and when I Copic color, I like to start with the one color and start all the shadows first and then move on to my different colors. For the purpose of this video, I am going to speed up the coloring because I don't think you want to watch me color for 20 minutes. For these images, you can use your Copics, you can use watercolors or color pencils, anything that makes it easier and funner for you. Now that our images have been colored, we're going to begin by assembling the card. I'm going to add some adhesive to the back of our pattern stamping. We're going to place that over our teal, and I've mentioned before, this had been trimmed a quarter of an inch smaller than that teal piece. Next, we're going to place the vellum onto that pattern. I'm going to place the foam directly onto the pattern paper that we stamped, and then I'm going to place the foam. I'm going to place then the cupcake or the cake over the foam so you do not see the adhesive. I really like that raised vellum look. When recording this video, I was going to use the Christmas Calories Don't Count. Instead, I went for Have a Sweet Christmas because of all the sweet and all the candies on the background. We're going to heat emboss the sentiment on black cardstock and heat emboss it with white powder. I'm going to heat set that and then trim it into a thin piece. Once it's trimmed, add some more foam adhesive onto the back and place it directly over the vellum. Then under the black cardstock, we're going to add another piece of vellum to vellum above, and it doesn't flop over. And it just gives it a nice clean raised look. For some finishing touches, we did not color the white part of the frosting of the cake. So with white Nuvo drops, we're going to add just a little embellishment on the bottom of those scallops and then bringing that up. And now it will look really nice. With the white pen, just going to add a couple little dots on the berries and our card is ready to go. So how about this? I hope you enjoy this Have a Sweet Christmas card. It's a non-traditional card, but I really think it is bright and cheery. Thank you so much for joining me. Come back to the Pink and Maine YouTube channel and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thanks so much.